Hello once again. This podcast or vlog was brought to you by J Sakpa Production. J Sakpa Production is an independent filmmaker na based dito sa Mankayan, and wala di pelikula ay inamagda their very first movie entitled The Tour. And check this out in the local DVD stores. Also, J Sakpa Production is di nang organize in Manikayan Angelic Voice. Kakatapos lang no February 3 of 2018. And then dito parang inorganize na nga ito nalalay nga man kanta ay teenagers of different barangays of Mankayan, and then pinakita nila yung galing nila sa pagkanta, Mankayan's Angelic Voice. And I think yung mga yun magkakaroon sila ng yung mga nanalo magkakaroon ng music video of some sort to be produced by the J Sakpa Production, just the same. So this podcast, for those who are listening it in audio and vlog, is also supported by Space. Space is a freelance computer programmer and computer technician. You can just search it in the Facebook CYSPACE Space. Ang in-offer nilang services is programming, formatting of a computer, and then tutorial in video editing and everything about computer. Now, so yun lang ang ating mga taga-suporta. At ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay tungkol sa specifically Facebook Continuous Professional Development Law that was passed, I think may pasa na ilintad was passed 2 years ago. And this CPD law requires all professionals na kapag kayo ay re-renew ng inyong license sa PRC or Philippine Regulation Commission, kailangan na may maipakita kayo na pakita kayong CPD units, or you have to show yung mga training ninyo as part of professional development. All professionals, I guess, walang nakaligtas dito. So amin, di kang ronay matamaan sina dinay teachers, engineers, nurses, basta lahat. Before you will be you can renew your license, you have to obtain number of CPD units. Now, the number of CPD units depends on the profession. For example, if you're a teacher, then there is an allotted number of CPD units that you have to take. If you're an engineer, you have a different number, something like that. So now, the aim of this law, accordingly, is to encourage all the professionals to continually update themselves in their own field or in their chosen profession. Kasi nga daw, may mga iba daw na, well, once they had their job, they forget to upgrade the knowledge that they learned when they were in the academy or in the university. That is the objective of this, what do you call this, law. The problem is, may butas, there's something wrong with this law, and it became an opportunity for the vultures, yung mga hindi naman natin sinasabing mga opportunista, but we need them also, right? Yung mga business people natin, business-minded people natin, it became an opportunity for them to open up a business, and then maniningil sila ng napaka mahal na mag-offer sila ng seminar, and then maniningil sila ng napakamahal na halaga, napakataas na halaga para lang sa seminar. And then, of course, ang kanilang pangakit dito is, well, if you are not going to attend the seminar, wala kayong, you cannot have these CPD units, and then hindi kayo makapag-renew ng license. That will be the sales pitch, right? Actually, it's not a sales pitch already. It's a warning, and you have to do it if you want to renew your license. Well, siguradong mangyayari ito. And then, accordingly, sa mga sabi ng PRC, they are going to monitor yung mga ganito, yung mga company na nag-offer ng seminars. They are going to closely monitor it so that they will not charge expensive amounts for seminars. And then, those that will be offering seminars should be PRC accredited. Maraming beses nang sinabi yan. But then, let's just go back to the history of K-12 also. That yung libro daw na gagamitin must be accredited by DepEd. Marami akong nakitang publishing companies, and they are being bought by private schools that will write on their book they are K-12 ready. And then I'm not really sure if that was really monitored by DepEd, because DepEd is having problem on procuring their book, and yung pa kayo mag-monitor ng other publishing company, magagawa ko kanila yan. So although I'm not really saying that that's exactly the case, but I'm not really sure that's the case. So going back to PRC, hindi rin ako cannot believe that they will be able to monitor all those companies offering seminars, and then they can closely monitor it. I am not really sure about that. So that's the problem now. And then next is that what I saw in the Facebook, I am not really sure if that can be trusted, but then too many of them has written it already, so I suppose there's an 80% truth in it. Di pa ako nakapunta ng PRC. That if you were not able to comply with the number of CPD units that you have to obtain before renewing your license, you can pay blank amount, something like that, an amount of you can pay the PRC so that you can renew your license. Like, what? So CPD units, kung wala, you can just pay money in exchange of the CPD units. Now, I don't know kung saan pupunta yung pera. Where will it go? Will it go to I don't know. So in my ignorant eyes, that's another business scheme, right? So these are the drawbacks that was brought about by this CPD law. and I don't know if it's really helping our professionals improve. In fact, kung titingnan natin, it became another burden for all the professionals. See, wala pa akong nakitang professional na ayaw niyang mag-improve. All professionals, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a doctor, engineer, teacher, whatever, right? I have never seen any of them stop learning, because every one of us, all of us in the world knows that living is learning. Every day you're learning something new. To stay relevant to your job, you have to learn something new. As a janitor, to stay relevant to your job, if there's a new vacuum cleaner, you have to learn how to use that, or else, you can just imagine. Kung hindi mo alam i-operate yung vacuum cleaner, can you just imagine working? Can you work? Can you have a wider working area if you don't know how to use that? Dali mo sa professional. If the teacher doesn't know how to use the computer, will he able to work efficiently? No. So all professionals are trying to learn everything, trying to adapt to something that is new, because every one of us knew that learning this will make you relevant. You will stay relevant to the job. At the same time, updating your knowledge will take you higher, and getting higher means higher salary, higher designation or higher rank, higher position, higher respect. So all professionals knew that one. So all of them are going back to school. That's the trend actually. So I'm very surprised that when the senators wrote this law, no one ever bothered to research first before writing or coming up with this law. It's very surprising. Well, I guess it's not surprising taking the fact that we vote leaders here in the Philippines because of their popularity and not because of the quality of their work. I'm right? Am I right? We don't know, but so far 80% of people elected in the office are like that. They were voted because they were popular and not because they have done a fine public work. So that's really surprising to me. They wrote this law. They came up with this law. They never researched for the effect. They never have taken into account the trend right now in the professional world that everybody, in order to go up, must update themselves regularly. Right? That's why we have graduate schools. That's why in DepEd we have seminars. We have a lot of seminars. And I don't know why they did not see this trend in the professional world. So what is the effect of this law? Well, first and foremost, like what I'm talking a while ago, it commercialized professional development. You see, it's like all those companies offering seminars are maybe very happy now. Now we can take a big portion of the professional salary to offer them something that they already knew, right? Those things that they will be showing us in the seminars, people already knew it. Where did they know it? Because they are also having their own training. They can have their seminars online. They can have their professional development online. So they already knew that. So, what do I think should the government have done? instead of writing a law like this, they should have made they should have created a way to provide more avenue for all the professionals to develop themselves for free, because all professionals in the Philippines are working for the government. Most of them are, and they're working for our country. Why burden them with another requirement while they are working for our country? Parang yung kalabaw, hinihila yung kariton mo, tapos habang nakasakay ka dun sa kariton, pinuputol mo yung yung buntot ng kalabaw at iniluluto mo. Yun ang kinakain mo. So while the carabao is walking, you are eating it. Something like that. Pinapahirapan mo mga professionals dito sa Pilipinas. And it hurts a lot. Instead of making a law like this, why not create more opportunities for us, for the professionals to update themselves? Like, dagdagan nyo ang study leave. Dagdagan nyo kung sino yung, tignan nyo kung tama, sapat ba yung study leave, yung guidelines sa study leave natin. Tignan nyo kung may maidadagdag pa doon. Ano pa? Open more, bring more seminars to every department that needs it. More training that is sponsored by the government. Yun lang naman ang hinihingi namin. And, it's very crazy that I think every law that we are creating here in the Philippines is a burden to all professionals. There's continuous professional development, which is actually anti-professional development, and it's a burden to us. There's a child protection policy, which has another name, maybe we call it against the teacher's policy, things like that. Why do I call it like that? Because sometimes it's being used as a weapon for all the teachers. You don't know kung anong hirap ng mga teacher para alagaan yung mga bata natin. And we should always remember, kung sasabihin mong trabaho nila yan, yes, I know, trabaho nila yan. But we should also remember that teachers are human too, 100%. Teachers are human. Pag sinaksak mo yan, ang lalabas dyan, dugo. Right? Ibig kong sabihin, they make mistakes. They make mistakes. And we should not be so judgmental kung may nagkamaling teacher. You see? So every law na ginagawa ng mga lawmakers natin seems like it is pahirap sa ating mga professionals. So what's going on here in our country? O kung saan-saan na nga yung nakapunta. I was just talking about CPD law, which I think is not helping us a lot. So what I want is they should repeal this CPD law and replace it with something that helps professionals here in the Philippines, something that helps us stay here in the Philippines. Tingnan ninyo ang ating mga nurses, doctors, they're going away. They're getting out of the country. I suppose because they don't have any job here, and I think because they can feel that the government does not feel for them. Look at our laws. It's something that is this is wrong. So calling all senators out there, please reconsider the CPD law. Nagmamakaawa ako at nakikiusap in behalf of all the professionals out there in the Philippines. We're working for you guys. We're working for the improvement of our nation. And I think it's safe to say that we deserve something better than this law that was passed 2 years ago. We deserve something better. So please, that's our appeal. So, sisili kakadwa di may bagakadwa ni ay episode. By the way, asidag man the election. And daging daw sa itong episode ngay kat maybe I'll be conducting interview in Kankanay language. I'm an Igorot. Kankanay ang aking wika. Ang aking mother tongue, supposed to be. And magkakantak ako ng mga interview. And I'll be posting it in YouTube, Facebook, and in SoundCloud as an audio and a video podcast. So yun lang for this session. And again, this podcast was brought to you by J. Sarpa Production, an independent filmmaker at Mankayan Benguet. Supportaran ako di movie na The Tour, Bashar, and brought to you by Space, offering formatting of computers and repairs. Space, search it on Facebook. So thank you so much. This is El Maestro signing